Welcome to this series about trusting God and growing in your faith in Him. Today I'm in the cockpit of this wonderful Curtiss C-46 Commando to discuss something critical to flying a plane and just as critical to your journey of faith, trusting your instruments. Inside every airplane are instruments that are critical to flying an airplane. Talk to any experienced pilot today and he'll tell you about the importance of listening to what your instruments tell you. Sometimes a pilot flies into weather conditions where he can't see anything around him because of clouds or rain or darkness. It's at this point that he needs to be IFR, that means instrument related, to navigate through those less than optional conditions. That means the pilot has to totally understand and trust the critical instruments in his aircraft. Airspeed indicator, altimeter, vertical speed indicator, attitude indicator, heading indicator, turn coordinator. Each of these instruments has to be mastered in complete darkness and in very bumpy conditions sometimes, so that the aircraft with its occupants can fly safely to their destination in zero visibility. Relying heavily on his instruments, the pilot can have the confidence of knowing exactly where he is, what lies ahead. His instruments keep him informed of his true orientation, even when his mind or maybe his gut is telling him something different. The pilot may think he's able to go alone, but trust me, these instruments are vital to his survival. Even on a clear day, many planes have crashed because the pilot became disoriented and failed to trust what his instruments were telling him. The same can be true of your journey in life. God wants to be your pilot. He's given you instruments to help you fly straight and level. And those instruments are His voice, His word. They'll guide you to the right decisions. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." That means just as the instruments help navigate a pilot's flight in uncertain weather, hearing God's voice helps you find clear direction and purpose, especially when visibility is bad. Psalms 119:105 reminds you that His Word is a lamp to your feet. It's a light to your path. That means His Word will show you the way to go when you need to make important decisions. I tell you, the moment you think you can figure it out on your own is when you'll get into trouble, especially during life's storms. Your mind can get so cluttered sometimes with distractions that you look to your own capabilities and you begin to doubt God's truth. You begin to doubt your instruments. But when you trust your instruments, when you trust God, He will guide your heart and mind. He will give you truth and perspective in the midst of turbulent weather. I want to thank you today for joining me, and I hope you'll return again tomorrow as we continue this series. God bless you.